Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey. This is Red Color, and this is your 3-card reading for January 17th. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I am offering 30-minute readings for $30, and all the information is below. I'm also offering tea, which is integrated energy therapy, and that helps you to move energy with the help of the angels. It's your thing or it's not. I don't know how else to describe it. Okay, so let's see what's going on for the 17th, which is Sunday. Okay. 1, 2, whoop. You know, it's interesting. I picked 2, so I'm going to leave them both out. It's going to be a 4-card reading. All right. This is how it came out. 1, 2, and then I kind of pulled both of these at the same time. It went like this and that. These have come up this week. These have both come up this week. And I have 2 2s. We have 2 2s. So 2s are all about choices. 2s are all about choices. So, you know, sometimes people see this one as a standstill. I don't know. And this one is seen as, you know, juggling money. Juggling money. All right. The thing that really comes through, I almost want to read them like this. I almost want to read them like this. Look. You know, here and here. So if these are about choices, using your intellect concerning, you know, your finances or your stability, you know, your financial stability. I love that I've been painting. I love that the eternity symbol comes through. And then the big boy cards that come through, I always use that expression, are the High Priestess, who's all about, she's about hidden knowledge. She's about revealing hidden knowledge. That's what she's really about. Sometimes she's about hiding it, but I don't feel like she's about revealing today. You know, she brings the light. She brings the light. Interesting that you have the 2 pillars. These are the 2 pillars in the Temple of Solomon, Boaz and Joachim. And, you know, that's really about understanding the dark and the light and learning how to combine them. And she kind of holds the secrets of creation. This is about following your dreams, really. You know, getting the dreams, or yeah, and the dream doesn't have to be at night. Sometimes the dream could be a daydream. Sometimes the dream can be an inspiration that you get. And then this is the card of inspiration. This is the card of inspiration. So it's interesting because, you know, like I have business decisions to make this week and money decisions to make this week. And it's like, well, should I put it toward that? And so I guess the question is, are you going to walk the walk, or are you going to hold back? So I feel like there's some sort of inspiration or some sort of calling that you have the opportunity to pursue. And, you might be in a position of, well, it's not going to work, or, uh, yeah, it's just my fantasy or something like that. And, I'm not saying, I'll give you an example. I used to make t-shirts, and I had an image. I had a t-shirt business for a long time. And then I had an image that I knew was going to sell. And I showed it to the guy. I was doing a lot of business with one store, and I showed it to him, and he was like, nah. But I knew inside myself it was the right thing to do. And I think it cost me, I had to make 2 screens, and they were pretty big. So this is a couple of years ago. And I think it cost me about $80 or something. About 80. So say it cost me about $100 to, stick myself out a little bit. It wasn't, so I really kind of needed the $100 for other things, but I was like, go for it, just go for it. And then what ended up happening is that they ended up selling really well. In fact, I sold so many in 1 week, the first week, that, I made well over $100. And on top of that, I had something that was going to make me money in the future. And in fact, that image and those screens made me money for years and years and years and years. So I feel like, I'm not saying throw away the baby. I'm not saying, take the $10,000 and, or the $100,000. And it's like, yeah, well, I know that this and this stock. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if there's a dream that you have, let's say you dream about being a writer, right? And you like to write on a typewriter, let's say. And a typewriter comes, buy the typewriter this week, buy the typewriter this week. And, it doesn't have to be all or nothing. This is all about balance too. This is all about balance and moderation. So, if you can get like a decent typewriter for $40, or like the deluxe one for, 600, and you don't really have the 600, but you have, 40, it's like, I could really use the 40 for my electric bill or something, but it's like, you know what? I'm saying that, put out the $40 or the $20 or the $100 or whatever that number is for you, that is not going to leave you, destitute. But be balanced. And we live in a really weird time, and I think that the only way through it is to I've said this before, is for each of us to shine our own light, and we all have something that we come here to bring, and to heal and to help each other, and so it's time to bring it. It's time to bring it. But, don't get carried. I have a tendency to get carried away. Don't get carried away. Whatever that thing is. And, it's not like, oh, I want to become a writer, and, it has to be like the next, it has to be in the New York Times bestseller list. Maybe you're writing for 30 people. Maybe you're writing for 300. Maybe you're writing for 3,000. It's not about that. It's about who you're reaching and who you're supposed to reach. You see what I'm saying? So, whatever that thing is that excites your soul, that, you have passion for, that you feel like you put your love into, and you could be an example for others. It's like, well, I really love this topic, or I really love this whatever. And I think it's time to bring it, because, we're all reflections of one another. And for all of us to be around all of us who are following our dreams, who are following our passion, who are following our soul's call, it's an example. It's like, well, if he could do it, I can do it. Well, I want to be the best pole vaulter. I don't know. It could be a million things. But you already know. It's like you already have the inkling. This is not like, oh, well, I wonder what it is. Like, no. You already know. You already know that thing that brings you the most joy and the most happiness is that thing. That's the thing. But you have to be balanced in it. You have to be balanced and moderate, not overdo it. Not overdo it. Okay? It's really it's very practical, actually. It's a very practical reading. And it's very exciting. It's very exciting. Anyway, blessings to you. One-on-one, all the information is below. And do your thing, man, or girl, or all of you. Do your thing. I'm doing my thing. You do your thing. Okay?